Today's show is awesome because we have an amazing guest. Her name is Andrea Sanchez. She is based in California right now, but she has a beautiful background. She actually started in the childcare field and she did that for about 12 years. But for some reason, she didn't really feel called in her heart to become a teacher. So she took some courses in college and she ended up changing her major. And it was interesting because she mentioned that she actually went to college because, well, everybody does, right? But it just didn't really light her up until she started working at a chiropractic office. And that really ignited her path down the road of natural health. She was at a work event at one point along that journey, and a couple ladies were there at the work event were promoting essential oil use. And that really intrigued her. So she had been into meditation a little bit and was interested in crystals. So it seemed like it'd be a perfect match for her to pursue that interest in the world of essential oils and crystals. So that started her journey, but then she had no idea where it would really lead and how awesome it would become. She soon became obsessed and she even started her own business in the field of essential oil and crystal healing work. So I'm going to let her just jump in and fill in any holes that I might have left out, which I'm sure are a lot. So, Andrea, welcome to Awakening Aphrodite.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here. So
What?
yes, yeah, I feel like I gave such a little bio, but yes, basically I was in college but didn't know what I wanted to really do. Like some people know they want to be a nurse since they're like, in junior high or whatever, and I didn't have that. And so I kind of was just following what everyone else was doing, what everyone else was kind of, you know, telling us we should do. And then was in childcare for a really long time. And I loved connecting with the community. I loved like helping others that way through, childcare programs and things like that. But it didn't feel sustainable for me. Like, um, childcare workers are not paid very well. And it was also draining. Like I was basically raising other people's children and I was like, okay, I can't do this forever. So then I started working at a chiropractor's office, not who not Dr. Oliver's, someone else. And then I was, just there working part-time, figuring out going back to school. I was like, oh, maybe I'll be a nutritionist. And it just something just wasn't clicking for me. Like, and then at a work event, I see two ladies and I was already into crystals with like for personal use. And so I'd already discovered crystals and meditation, but they had the oil set up, and that just really kind of was like super, I haven't felt that intrigued about something in a really long time. So I was super grateful looking back that I was able to kind of trust that little inkling, that like little intuition, like, okay, you need to investigate this more. And I'm so grateful that I listened and kind of followed my passion.